freehand there. Hello, everybody. We are live streaming, and we've gotten stuck with our whiteboard again. So I apologize, but we're gonna put that up. And let me make sure. Is it? We're coming on. Yes, it's coming on. Okay, yay. Although it's black. Why is it black? Are you kidding me?
I figured it out. If you mouse over there's like a person in the meeting that says whiteboard, and you click on the three dots on the blue box on the top right. It says hide whiteboard.
Hey.
I just checked YouTube. It does not appear that we are actually live.
Okay, hang on. Let me get back to that. Am I in the right place? Here, wait. Oh, there it is. Now I'm seeing it in the studio, the whiteboard. We are way behind. We are way behind. Okay. We live? I don't know. It says 46 seconds. Are we live? Yeah. We're in an upload lag. Like a 30-second upload lag. That's awesome. Anyways, I think we're streaming to somewhere. I don't know where, but we're streaming to somewhere.
We are live on YouTube.
We are, okay. Apologies for the embarrassing not knowing how to use technology, because I'm not the one that normally does it. So we're fumbling through it and still getting there just eventually, and a little bit slower. So my apologies for that. Okay, welcome everybody to another meeting of the United States Fire Party. My name is Drew Bingaman. I'm your captain. We're going to go around and introduce ourselves. Ben, you're the first one I see.
Hey everybody, I am Ben Horlick. I'm the bean counter for the United States Pirate Party, as well as the representative from Texas.
Joe, do you need to be in a quiet place so the monsters don't get you, or can you come on in and introduce yourself? Something like that. Okay, that's Joe. Joe Honorowski is our treasurer, and I think he's going to be acting as secretary tonight. He is from Massachusetts, but since Eli is here, I think Eli is our voting member from Massachusetts. So, Eli, you're our next.
Hi, I'm Eli. I'm the voting Massachusetts member.
Yeah, I kind of already did your introduction. Sorry for stealing your thunder there. Jolly Mitch, you are next.
Ahoy. Jolly Mitch of the Chicagoland Nye, the Illinois Pirate Party. And I'm the United States Pirate Party lookout. Jolly as ever.
Awesome. And finally, that's Dustin, right?
Yep. So Dustin from Virginia, or the DMV Pirates.
All right.
Just observing.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys. So our big issue is we're less than 2 weeks away. We're like, we will have finished up by this point in 2 weeks from now our in-person conference in the Chicago O'Hare area. Is that correct? Is that correct, Mitch?
Yeah, I think that general facility is O'Hare is what I would refer to it as. But if we want to be simple or keep it simple, we could just say it's hosted in Chicagoland and rock and roll with that.
All right. Okay. Yes, Chicagoland, but to be more specific, in the O'Hare area. Okay. So my biggest question is, Mitch, do we have nailed down a facility to host our meeting?
The answer is 99% yes. I was there today to confirm that we have the reservation booked up.
Okay.
I spoke on the woman and clarified that we're looking for the 2 days, and that we definitely have the Saturday booked up. I thought on the phone I clarified with her that we were going to have Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So she wasn't there working today, the woman I had spoken to. So tomorrow when I go to confirm the reservations, I'm just going to make sure that we got both days booked up. But otherwise, the location is in that beautiful Bensonville, Illinois, at the Bensonville Public Library. And let me tell you, it is a beautiful library. I hit a couple of them, and I'm very, very happy with the locale of
Awesome.
this meeting.
Well, so as soon as you do have that confirmed, if you can work with somebody that has access to the website to just make sure that our page gets updated with those details, then I think that's probably one of the last things we need to do for that. I will have some audio-visual equipment available for that I'm going to bring along with me. So I think most of the stuff that we should need on site. I think, Ben, you had sort of maybe volunteered to help out a little bit behind the scenes off-site to make sure the online is going okay. And yeah, I think we might need somebody to be able to press the button for streaming off-site, depending on what things look like on site. So
yeah, definitely happy to, whatever sort of moderation or kind of aggregate, questions or comments as they're coming in from different channels. Then and then whatever else would be helpful, because I'll be, I'm moved. I've got the PC set up at least, so
good, awesome. Joe says he's also bringing a laptop. I'm bringing a laptop. So we should hopefully we'll have plenty of technology there on site to be able to spread it so that others can participate off-site. So, Ty, you've just joined us. Would you like to ID, please?
Yes, Ty, Clifford, West Virginia Observer, and United States Pirate Party Vice Captain.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Well, is there anything else we need to discuss as far as convention or things that I'm not thinking about, somebody else has in front of their mind? We need anything else that we need to nail down as of now? Mitch, if you can also, once you confirm Sunday, can you also confirm the hours of what we've got so I can make sure we can fit everything in?
I can let you know right now we got all day Saturday, which is going to be from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Okay.
And then it would only be a 4-hour trip on Sunday from 1 until 5, but I'm trying to make sure that we have that secured.
Okay.
And then I'll look to, let's all sit down and eat at a restaurant. Fuck it, why not? And I'll make sure to get a reservation there.
I think that should be good to cover the business that we need to do, as far as the elections and everything. That'll give us a little bit of time for some presentations. I think actually Sunday business, all we're probably going to be doing is calculating votes. So and the internet will be available to anyone. Participation, we will have we're working on a form to get up so that you can sign up to it won't cost you anything. Just sign up to participate so that you can vote or place nominations. And if you have nominations, they're going to be open probably soon. So anybody that wants to make nominations. So from Joe, I'm gonna go back. I gotta pull up the first MeshNet meeting is Wednesday, May 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern. The chat link is communitybridge.com/townhall. Well, that's actually and the access code is together. We'll put that out there. Hope that's okay, Joe, because you did put it in the chat. So, all right, cool. Any other items for the conference? Did we have anybody else that wanted to do a presentation? Ty, you had how many did you have for presentations?
Let's see. Let's see, Dustin. Yeah, that takes 4.
4. Okay.
4.
Is,
Yeah, I
is
think
that
4.
that okay?
That's you. Berman.
Okay.
Dustin. And oh man, why am I forgetting the other one?
But
I don't have the
4.
paper in front of me.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try and fit, trying to fit 2 in on Saturday, and then we'll try to fit 2 in on Sunday in that time frame. And I think the 2 in on Sunday shouldn't be a problem, and it may end up being 3 on Sunday, if we're looking at 4 hours, looking at a 4-hour window. So, yeah, may try to
And
squeeze.
but Vermin's screening specifically that you mentioned, this should probably be during lunch.
Yeah,
right?
I have that set for our lunch break on Saturday, so that we can, there won't be anything official going on. It'll just be the presentation, and then we'll come back to business after that, and finish out business for the day. So,
All right.
I think I put my tentative schedule for Saturday is in the Discord for the conference. So if anybody would just take a look at that or has any suggestions, please look at that and get back to me ASAP. I'm going to be making, now that I have an idea for Sunday, I'm going to be, we don't have any official plans. It was going to be like lunch on your own. And then, we'll be in the sort of in the area for, the area of the conference. Kind of a free for all. If anybody wants to bring something along that just, take a break, or if somebody needs a smoke break, that would be a good time to do that kind of stuff. I know there's not as many smokers as there used to be, but there still are plenty of smokers. So, Joe asks if we could grab some pizzas. I think that very much could be a thing. Yeah, I think that's possible.
I think I'd be doing you guys an injustice if we didn't grab pizzas.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. So I think we can probably work that out on the day. Figure out splitting some cost on some pizzas to bring in, depending on how many of us are there in person. Yeah, we could just do a good old fashioned pizza party for lunch. That sounds pretty decent. I certainly don't need anything more fancy than that. So we're pirates. Pizza can sustain us.
We're a party of the people.
We are a party of the people, and pizza is very much a food of the people. So, all right. No, that sounds like a great idea. I think that should fly. So, and don't worry, Mitch. There will be plenty of time in lunch. Right now, I actually have a 2-hour block for lunch, so we're gonna have plenty of time. So we can order it ahead of time, and then somebody can run, or we can have it delivered. Whatever works. So yeah, it is the stuff. It is very much the stuff of legends. Yeah, those of us that are East Coasters, there's a little bit of a rivalry between New York and Chicago style pizza. So, of course, I live in the coal region, and we have our own kind of square pizza or rectangular pizza made on giant ass cookie sheets. That
That's more
pizza.
Detroit style. That like
It
at least that's how I've always heard described. Detroit style. I'm not disputing that it is where you're at.
yeah, it's interesting. It's sort of like Detroit style, although it's not like it's made like a traditional pizza, so it's not like things are in different order or anything like that I've seen with Detroit. Um, it's a thicker, but it's not quite what anybody would call a Sicilian. A Sicilian's like real thick. Pennsylvania coal region style is thinner, but still thicker than like Neapolitan. So, I mean,
Got it. So it's not on the massive like on
it's
like a
not. No,
McDonald's
no, no,
thing.
no.
Yeah.
It's like
Gotcha. Okay.
a coal region pizza. I mean, for me though, from growing up here, is very much like school pizza, where it's a rectangle, but it's not super thick, but it's thicker than your regular thin slice pizza. Anyways, I guess we spent plenty of time talking about the regional differences of pizza. Uh, I'm opening up the floor to anything else having to do with the convention. And if I don't hear anything else, we can move on and open the floor to anything else that we need to discuss.
Just one pizza related comment. They don't all look like Altoona, Pennsylvania's pizzas, do they?
Oh no! I mean, everybody has their own little spin on everything. So
Okay, good. You know what I'm talking about, right? You've
I
seen
think
that
so.
monstrosity?
I think so. Yeah.
They put like a slice of American cheese on top of. You know what? They just I'm on the statement right there. They put a slice of American cheese on top.
Yeah. That. In general, coal region pizza is just that big. It's baked on a huge rectangular sheet, and it comes. That's really what it is. That's the main key to that. Everybody does everything different, and some people do the weirdest thing with the cheese that they put on it. So that's not my favorite thing. I like traditional mozzarella and everything. So yeah. So, cool.
To answer your question, Joe, in the comments, if there's a print shop in the area, yes. I should be able to pinpoint a print shop, no problem. And if you have anything you want me to bring to them ahead of time, just let me know, and I will, come to them with their questions.
Awesome. Anything else for anybody with what we've got going for the convention? Conference, convention, whatever we're going to call it. Probably, I like conference, but I keep saying convention. The USPP flag on t-shirts. Nothing wrong with that. That sounds, I might actually have a USPP shirt somewhere upstairs in my, I think I ordered off of Zazzle, like way back. But, yeah. Cool. Okay, anything else then? I'm opening up the floor to anything else. Any other business? Anything we need to work on? I think just the biggest thing right now is just nailing down stuff. Dustin, are you in for a presentation? I mean, this is not pressuring you. It's just asking.
I will probably still have a presentation, yeah, but it'll probably be online.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been having reoccurring medical issues lately, so
it's a bummer. That sucks. So okay, well, I hope you feel better. First of all, and yeah, okay, we'll we'll be streaming, so giving an online. I mean, and our remote we're already giving at least one remote presentation. So,
well, can I butt in?
Sure, go ahead, Ty.
For Dustin, if you could just give like a summary of your presentation, though, it's really interesting. I would like the people to know because it is interesting. Polari, it's called, right?
Yeah, Polari. I gave the presentation.
Polari. Yeah.
I gave the presentation last year as well. So what format do you want the summary in done?
In any however this is your elevator speech. I like it. I like it a lot, and I at least want the people to be aware of it. Whoever's listening, because it is cool.
Sure. Yeah, I'll get a. Where would you want that summary?
No, here now, verbally.
I think he was just looking. He was just looking for you to give us a quick rundown of what the.
Yeah. A rundown. Yeah.
Yeah, quick rundown.
Yeah. So basically, there's a project that I've been working on in open source approach for a number of years. So there's two parts to it. One part is for open source research, and basically it's kind of like an engine for incorporating multiple Python-based research programs into like one more comprehensive interface-based framework so that people can do open source research in a more like intuitive way and like work together with one another to do research more easily, even if they don't have a huge company backing them. And then the other portion of it is for, or it integrates back with that, and it also expands on enabling that research to directly be integrated into policy development and allowing people to vote on policy in a comprehensive way so that people can determine exactly what standards should be for certain kinds of policies and exactly what are the ways policies should be implemented. So designing specific UIs for that and integrating that with the research portion so that you kind of have things up to an abstract layer where the average person can engage with it and understand what's going on and vote on things in a participatory manner, but also things broken down to the expert level and in detail at that level as well. And
so you're saying that me as whatever industry, I could take a look at it from this aspect, and then a construction worker could take a look at it from their perspective, and then so on and so forth, and vote accordingly.
Right. That's more or less the concept. It would need more engineering to specific topics eventually, but the whole point is to, I guess, lower the amount of that's required by having it directly integrated with the research side so that people can just do research and it's automatically in the context of how you would use it in policy. That way you're doing policy just based on the existing research and having that integration directly when you're developing things instead of having to look things up, things like that. But then also on the policy side, like you said, everything's defined or everything's able to be constructed in a way so that it's defined for the individual person based on their understanding. So you can have different groups of people kind of work together to get things translated into their own kind of understanding, I guess, and have their own group's viewpoints, translation of their view, and then use that to determine from their perspective what a policy should be on something. And it takes a good bit longer to like explain it in detail, but that'll be what the presentation is
for.
for.
That's what the presentation is for. Yeah.
Just to let you know, Dustin, if you want to, you can film it and edit it in advance. If you're more comfortable doing it that way, rather than trying to do it live. So that's an option. That's totally up to you. But yeah, no, that sounds very interesting, and looks like I'm looking forward to seeing that. So cool. Thank you, Joe. That's cool. Awesome. Anything else? I mean, anything else anybody wants to add? Anybody wants to plug anything? Anybody wants to do anything? I think we're reaching the end of what is going to be reasonably productive tonight. I think we don't have anything else. I think our biggest goal is making sure that we get the conference to make the conference work, and I think we're pretty much there. I think we're good. I think we're in good shape. So, yeah. Just note anything that is an update is a good update for the conference. Just kind of make sure everybody gets in contact and gets that updated on the website so that all that information can be shared, and we can share who's. That was the other thing. Do we have an RSVP form yet? Does anybody know? I didn't get a chance. I've been super busy this week.
There is no form.
There is no form.
No, this was supposed to be IT, but I tell you what, Ben, you wanted to do it, and I told you that IT should be doing it because they well, they volunteered, but that was like a thing for them. Between the two of you, or the two, thinking of myself in third person, between you and I could create a form and kind of source or ask. I could just ask in the chat, and then we could go from there. Are you presenting locally or remotely? And I do believe this form was mainly just for people who are going to be voting. Really,
Right. Yeah. It's
not
just
really
it's
who the-
essentially just registration for voting. And we'd also like to
Yeah.
know if you're going to be there in person or you're going to be remote. I think that would be
Yeah.
like a
I
check.
think
We have a checkbox or a drop down, one or the other. I think that's
yeah,
all we
we
really
could
need.
probably pull that off. We'll just go ahead and skip forward with that then. That way we can get it out. It's not that we're not. I don't think we're short on time on that. I mean, people who are
No, and
truly
we'll
into voting are going to fill it out.
yeah, and we'll get it shared out there kind of as soon as possible. On social media and everything. That's where to sign up for being a voter. Register for
But that's
voting.
it for me.
Okay. Anybody have anything else? Anything, not necessarily strictly the conference. I am not seeing any hands go up. Okay, I think those are the main things. We nail down location and get that form up, and I think we're in good shape. Mitch.
Just an inquiry into Joe's campaign.
Oh yeah, how's that going, Joe? Would you maybe type us up a quick where you at with things? Might see if we can give you a few minutes during the conference to talk about that. See if I can squeeze you in somewhere. Five pages were not processed properly. I'm not sure what that means. You mean 5 pages of your signatures? Still enough to get you on the ballot, though. So you're still on the ballot. Yay! That's a good. Congratulations, happy days. So that is a big accomplishment because getting on for anything higher than local office is very difficult in many states. So congratulations. Thanks for putting in the hard work. And there's still plenty of work to be done, I'm sure, until November. But yeah, no, congratulations on that. And everybody that's in Joe's area can vote for him in Massachusetts. The other 5 will be sent back to my city hall tomorrow. Okay. Cool. Hey, as long as you're on the ballot, way to go. Good stuff. Yeah, I will see. Actually, I will see if I can see if we can squeeze you in somewhere to talk about your experience so far and getting on the ballot. And yeah, I think that's good. That'd be a good thing to say. That'd be a good thing to do. So, all right. Well, I think I have my marching orders to try and get done for the conference. Finish out the schedule. Mitch, Ty, and Ben, I think you got some marching orders too. All right. Well, is there anything else, or am I waiting for the motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second? Jolly Mitch seconded. All right. Well, thank you guys. Is there any? Let's just go. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
3. What? That's
Unanimous consent.
I think it's unanimous consent because I didn't hear any nays or any nobody raised their hands. Unanimous consent is so nice when you can do it. All right, guys. Well, have a great week, and we will probably maybe on. Well, you know what? Should we get together on Jitsi next week? Since it'll be our last Friday or last Sunday before the conference.
I say yeah. personally.
That's the only thing that we should probably decide. Is there any other objections to being back on Jitsi next week, just to maybe do some last minute tie-ups of things?
No, I would say I'm good with using Jitsi through the conference and then return to IRC the week after the conference ends.
Yeah, that'll be a nice kind of like semi-week off.
Right.
Where we don't need to stream or we don't need to. Yeah. Okay. That's good with me. We'll also keep this link until after the conference, and I'll make a new one for Jitsi after the conference. So, okay, awesome. Well, have a great night, everybody. This has been the United States Pirate Party, and it's mostly preparation for our conference in a few weeks, starting on the 1st of June. So keep an eye on our webpage and our social media, because we're going to be giving you updates on what's happening everywhere. So so you can sign up to participate, and either be there live in person if you're in the Chicago area or want to be in the Chicago area that weekend. And then in November, those of you will definitely have, in Massachusetts, will definitely have a chance to vote pirate. And you know what? If you're a pirate, you can always vote for yourself, because that's always valid. So get out there and vote pirate. That's my bottom line. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody.